Hey everybody, welcome to the We're Related podcast. This isn't typically how we start off our videos, but we did have a little bit of issues in our recording of this podcast. Our mom joined in, which was so great of her, and somehow she was not recorded in any of our footage. So if this episode of the We're Related podcast is feeling a little wonky, feeling a little all over the place, it's because we're missing a person. And so I'm trying my best to edit it the best we can, but just to let you know, it's a little wonky. We're going to be better for next week. We've learned, we're moving forward. Thanks for sticking around, and let's get into it. Chapters 8 through 13.
Alrighty, guys, welcome back to another We're Related podcast. As per usual, we are your hosts, me and Riley. And today, we're continuing in our Hunger Games series. We are doing chapters 7?
8.
Through... Oh, 8.
Close.
Close enough. 8 through 14, but a lot of us only read till 13.
If you haven't already hit that subscribe button, we would really appreciate it if you do so right now. And smash that like button if you are reading the Hunger Games with us. How about that?
And if you like turtles.
And if you are saving the turtles this year. How did we feel with our reading this week, just in general?
It was still pretty slow.
Do you feel like it was better or worse than the earlier chapters from last week?
It was a little more funnier than last week's.
There was a little more personality. There were a couple parts that did make me laugh.
Me too.
I just like how it just, like the action, the anticipation, all of it. We're starting to get somewhere. It's great. And we don't care as much about her being poor, which is really fun. But yes, ignore chapter 14 because we're going to stop at 13 today.
I didn't understand
Everyone's kind of slacking off.
I didn't understand the assignment.
When I say 8 to 14, I mean read through chapter 14.
Up to 14.
Some people interpret it as read it to 14.
That's how I interpret it.
It was strictly a miscommunication, and that's on no one. And it's totally fine. I've separated this by chapter. I think that's going to be the easiest way to kind of talk about it. We're starting with chapter 8. Right off the gate, Miss Katniss Everdeen scores an 11 out of 12. Does that make the competitors more aggressive? Or does that make them, nervous? That's the question. We don't know.
That makes me feel more nervous.
Because also remember, she never touched the bow in training. She just did all the little classes. Yeah, I didn't leave very many notes on this chapter. I got more in depth with it after. So a lot of my notes on this one is just she loves Gale, but I love Gale too. So it's okay.
I'm
she just
Peeta.
talks. You're Team Peeta?
Yeah.
She talks this whole chapter. It was basically her talking
Pretty
about how they met.
It's how they met, and then she's like, now whenever I'm away from him, I have this feeling of longing that I need to be near him.
She loves him. She loves him. And I love him. But she's pushing down the feelings too. You never see it till it's gone.
Suppressing your feelings creates memory loss.
I love Gale. He's my whole world.
Oh wait, no, that's too far ahead. You can't say that.
Yeah, right now, the Hunger Games book, Gale is my whole world. We can talk about him later for sure. And I will definitely have some other opinions to say. But for right now, I love Gale. He's so good. And he took care of her, and he's the man she needed. And she's never going to see him again. Boo-hoo. So then it's, she gets the 11, and then there's the flashback because Peeta is like, I don't want to work with you anymore. And why do we think he's doing it? Is he doing it because like he feels betrayed? Is it a strategy? Or is he protecting her because he loves her? Like, what's going on with Peeta that makes him not want to be around her anymore?
I feel like if being around her, he would get too much attachment, so that if he had to kill her, he wouldn't be able to.
And I kind of see it too as like they're going to be a team, they're going to be seen as a team, just as a kind of another like fu to like the Capitol.
But we also
So I don't
do
know.
never see the training between Haymitch and Peeta.
What do you think it would have been like, Will? Like the conversations with Peeta and Haymitch. What do you think?
I feel like they'd mainly be like, because obviously no one's choosing Peeta to win this. So I think Haymitch kind of finds a more security with Peeta, and he probably wants to see him grow more, so he's probably training him and pushing him harder than Peeta's ever been pushed.
Yeah.
So
You
like,
think it's like actual training?
yeah, because like Katniss said, he was on the wrestling team, so if it came down to a fight, like fist fight, Peeta would probably win.
You'd have a good
So I
chance.
think
Yeah.
Haymitch mainly just tried to like round him out a little more.
I forgot it was mostly about the interviews. Like, is it a ploy to be like, tell him that you love her? That would be really funny if you said that. He like double dog dared him. Like,
That would make sense why she came back and they were both smiling.
since we're talking about the interviews, chapter 9, this is, and it gives you a little more insight into like how the Capitol is. And I just, like, it just reminded me so much of like influencers today. You have to become relatable and you have to be attractive to get all these sponsors. Like, and that's exactly what you have to do now. Like, if you want to be big on social media, if you want to be a big public figure, get people to like support you, you have to do all these things and say all these things to be able to, get where you want to be. So I thought that was an interesting parallel because, like, this book came out, what, like 2016 ish? Probably a little earlier. Social media wasn't that big.
Yeah.
And so it's interesting that it was kind of like a foreshadowing kind of to how it is right now. 2008. So yeah, I don't think Instagram even existed in 2008.
It was mainly the iPod and music.
She says in the Capitol, they all get surgery to look thinner and younger and prettier. Like, even now, that's what,
That sounds familiar.
right? Right? I
Yeah.
just was like, that's so crazy.
Maybe someone who made this book is a time traveler.
Man, she just knows. It's crazy how like authors do that though. Like, honestly, it happens all the time. Like, they made this up. They made this up and they were right. And it's a pretend book. It's not even real. Yeah, and then just along like the story, she gets that closure with the Avox girl, which I thought was really sweet because it had like been making her crazy. The girl. Yeah, it was brave for her. I think that was good for her soul, you know, to just like have that closure with her because it was like eating her away. I do think that the Capitol put her there though, like on purpose. I feel like the Capitol always knows. I feel like they're always one step ahead.
That
Like,
also
I feel
sounds
like they knew
familiar.
she was there, but she like to get in her head, like to make her crazy from the get-go. But yeah, the government's always listening. So that's another thing that she got right. The government is always listening to us. They're always one step ahead of us. Everyone say
You
hi
want
to
to
the
know an
FBI guy
interesting
who's
fact I
watching right
learned?
now.
I
Yeah.
heard this on Instagram. That I told mom this earlier today. I said, did you know that the first Hunger Games would have been in the year 2026?
Nice.
And
Really?
also, do you know what that Trump just started to do?
Oh yeah, he's gonna
The
do the
Patriot
sport.
Games.
Yeah, with
They're
the
going to take
sports.
two high school students who are experts in their sport and have them face off in who knows what.
They're gonna have them face off in their sport.
And who knows what. Who knows what. For America's 250th birthday.
We need the best players
Or whatever.
in soccer to compete in a water polo match. I love
Me
Caesar
too.
Flickerman. He is the best. I love Caesar in every single universe he ever exists in.
Is that the bad guy?
He's the interview guy.
Oh.
I want him in my corner all the time. And he would be.
Riley.
Yes.
But you always are right, so you don't need it.
Oh, I know, but just to have someone be like, yes. Yes. Because my pep guy is always like, no, you're wrong.
Just call mom at that point.
I do. But yeah, we end chapter 9. I mean, we've got Katniss, and she's twirling, and she's a cute little ditz, whatever. And then Peeta coming out the gate because she came here with me.
Why you always lie?
But is he lying? I don't know. Let us know down in the comments. Do you think that Peeta is lying, or do you think he's telling the truth? Do we trust Habits? Do we trust Peeta? I don't even know. I don't know
Do we
anything.
ever?
Can we trust anyone? He made you look desirable. Because then Haymitch was like, you just were like boring. You weren't bad, but you were boring. And now you're the talk of the town. Which Haymitch is so rude.
Hey, sometimes you gotta be telling the truth.
Yeah.
You never catch me lying. I always say the truth.
Okay, Will. Lie number
Unless it's to my
one.
sibling. Unless it's to my siblings.
I am 100% honest 100% of the time.
Unless
Literally
it's
a
to my
lie.
siblings. Unless it's to my siblings. Other than that, I'm 100% honest.
So if someone was like, do I look ugly in this shirt? And they did, you would say yes.
Yes.
Dang. I mean, good for you. They go through all this crazy preparation, like the interviews and the like training, like all of this showy stuff to like make them presentable, make them like beautiful, and they're all just gonna die, which I think is kind of obnoxious. Learning all of this showy stuff.
I mean, you gotta die properly.
You shouldn't die at all. Effie, she's so shallow in this book. Like, I just want nothing to do with her. She shows
Effie's what
up
we
and
call
I
a
just
people
go,
pleaser.
ew. Like, go away. You're dragging everyone down. And she's just always like, oh, hopefully I can get to a better district next year. Because of you, now I, who will be here next year and you won't, I get to go to a new district. I get to be more whatever. Ugh, I hate her.
Newsflash. She's
Just
so
nothing.
annoying.
Just
Ugh.
nothing. Ugh.
I know people like that.
We end out the chapter with, we love Peeta again. I love Peeta again because he's like, I'm not gonna let them bring me down. I'm not gonna be who they want me to be. Like, he would rather, like, be himself over,
I heard
like
Josh Hutcherson.
over, like, doing bull crap to, like, survive longer. Die an honorable man. The morning of the games, I think I just would be, like, emotional. I think I'd just cry the whole day. All night, all day, just crying.
I'd be stress eating. As long as I got water and I ate enough, I will be able to survive for a long time because I got lots of fat stored up.
Well, then, William, let me ask you this question. How would you play the Hunger Games if you were a tribute?
Oh, I thought we talked about this last time.
Would you play the game as like yourself, or would you do things or become somebody just because of like sponsors with the chance of surviving longer?
I don't see the point of not being yourself. Should always be
Yeah.
yourself no matter what. But also, Katniss had the smart idea of running.
Well, yeah. Haymitch told her to do that.
Yeah. But Peeta didn't do anything. All that we know is that she saw Peeta, gong rang, she got the backpack, and now she's somewhere.
She's gone.
She gone. She in a tree.
The games have begun. So this is what the arena looks like. Where we've got, see, it's full page. We've got the cornucopia, we've got the lake right next to it. So that would be really bad luck to be someone like right behind the lake. Because yeah, Katniss had to run. And so if you turn around and run and first thing you see is a lake.
Start swimming.
And could you imagine that while also
Speed
being
bumps.
like 12 years old, 16 years old? Like I always have to remind myself, like nobody in this game is over the age of 18. I thought Katniss was smart by getting the bag. You know, she did risk like her life for it. She did almost die for it. I'll blame Peeta for that though. He distracted her, so she wasn't ready. Freaking Peeta. Or was she also just like hallucinating? Like, what if she didn't even? Because anxiety
What if he was
is
actually
an
looking at
all-time
the
high.
cornucopia?
What if? What if?
What if Peeta was looking at the cornucopia instead of looking at her?
Wasn't looking at her.
Yeah.
What if it was just like a glimpse and he's just like, this is freaking crazy?
Like me waking up from a nap, like,
Yeah.
where am I?
Imagine waking up from your worst nightmare and it's reality. So this is chapters 11 and 12 because not a ton really happens. You know, she runs away and she climbs some trees. But she starts
She
thinking
became
about
Tarzan.
Peeta all the freaking time. That's all she's thinking about is Peeta. That she's mad at him. Is he safe? And like, yeah,
Which
hold on
tree's
to
the
like,
tallest?
yeah, hold on to what you know. Like she knows Peeta, she knows the woods. Like, so that's all you're gonna think about.
Find the tallest tree and climb it. See where the opponents are.
And find them all. And then just hide because all you have is a freaking knife.
What do
and
you
a
mean? You
bright
could just
orange
start
backpack.
dropping the knives on people.
She
The
only has
knife on the
one.
person. Yeah. She one person, drop the knife, impale some right in the skull.
She's trying to find water. She's running. She's climbing trees. And I believe this is the first or maybe the second night where this quote comes in, where she is up in her tree getting ready for bed and she realizes that someone close by to her has started a fire.
Rule number 1, don't start a fire.
And that is what she
in
says.
there.
She goes, I am a stone's throw from the biggest idiot in the entire games. Like, that is so funny. That she's just like, I'm laying in this tree, like just chilling. And this idiot over here is going to get us both killed. And there's nothing I can do because I'm tied up in this tree. And she gets killed. And who does she find?
Peeta Mullark.
Peeta with the careers.
Peeta. The
So then
horses. Yeah.
we hate him again. How dare he? Like, this is so back and forth. It's giving me
He's
a
trying to
headache.
survive, man.
She was like in love with him yesterday, and now today she wants him dead because he's killing people. Who's to say he actually was? You know, we don't know.
Yeah. Did he actually kill the person? I was hoping that he found some way to not kill her.
Well, I kind of think maybe he just went over and just like, I would like to think he went over and just sat with her.
Just as long as he didn't kick her into the fire, man.
Well, no, they definitely like sliced her up. They have like swords and stuff. They
And
would have
one of
just,
them doesn't one of them have the bow and arrow?
yes, Miss Glimmer has the bow and arrow from District 1. No, the careers, they start saying like, can we just kill him and get him like out of our hair? And they're basically like, no, because they think that he's going to be able to lead them to her once
The
she
person with the
knows.
highest score.
Yeah, once Katniss knows that he's with us, like maybe she'll come after him or something. I don't know what the plan is exactly because why would he know? Like, or is it they think he knows where they're going to be? He could have an idea of where she went because of their training, but this arena's huge. Like, the rule was like, go find water. So Peeta is just probably going to be like, she's trying to find water. But so is everybody. Then Haymitch wins with the water. Huzzah. He doesn't send her the water because she's like, please send me water. And Haymitch says, no freaking way. And so,
You're fine.
because you can only send resources at a certain time. So you get all this money and stuff from the sponsors, so you have to use it wisely. So if she really were like away from water, it basically says that he would have sent it because that would have been his job to get sponsors to give her water. He didn't send it, which is why that makes her go, I'm close, because he didn't like he wouldn't let me die from being thirsty. It's his job to keep me alive because I just would lay there and die. I'm not equipped for this game. I think I would have just stepped off the thing early and just kablamoed, you know? Katniss finds the water. She gets a small little win there with she's almost dying and she's playing in the mud. And then she's like, it's freaking mud! Hallelujah, she has that bag filled with
Huzzah.
like equipment. Yes, huzzah! But small wins equal big losses in the Hunger Games because she finds that water. She's like, I'm going to chill here for the night. Only a few hours later, wham, bam, kablam,
Or
the whole woods are on fire. She's got to go. But it is kind of funny, like the symbolism, like the girl on fire kind of thing. Or was it just like, no, like everyone's too far apart from each other. We need to bring them in, which is probably the case. I don't think the game makers are that smart. Sorry.
yeah.
I don't love in these cases, she talks about it too, where like if no one's been dying for a while, no one had died the day before. So they have to like force some action, which is why they brought the fire. It just really bothered me. Like the game makers basically can just kill off whoever they want whenever they want. I know it says like they can't, but like they basically can. They can be like, "Oh, let's throw fireballs at people." And like if they miss, then they die. And that's not like a natural thing. Like sure, do the fire, like bring people together. You know, it is a game, it is a show. You have to do what you got to do. And if they perhaps some reason like die from the fire, that happens. I'd say, you know, that happens. This person's trying to survive and they failed to do so. Versus like, I'm going to target you with balls of fire and shoot them at you. It makes me mad. Like Katniss is getting pelted, she's on fire, you know, all the stuff. But something that she's really good at doing is just like staying like good and like neutral, not making like a crazy fit, not showing like emotion, like even under all this pressure, like everything's on fire and she's like angry and she's in so much pain because of like the burns, and like she's just trying to stay, like she doesn't want people to know how she's feeling. They are watching me right now. A lot of it she's like, oh well, the cameras are obviously on me because I'm almost dead, so obviously the cameras are on me. Like, how does this chapter end? It just ends with she's up in a tree again.
She's up in a tree. She's talking with the people that Peter's with. And Peter
So
says,
yes.
oh, she's not coming down here, so don't waste your time on that.
Oh, yes, because she's in the water. I pick a high tree and begin to climb. So she hears the careers coming after her. The careers are coming after her. She climbs up into a tree and
She
she's like, they
invites one of
found
them.
me. They have found me. And they are just all there. Peeta's there. And they're like, yeah, we found her. We're going to kill her. But she's climbing a tree and she's like, thank goodness I'm poor and skinny because these branches like can't hold these fatties over here, District 1, all muscular. Because they're trying to climb the tree and they can't do it because the trees keep breaking. She's like egging them on. It's
She says,
nighttime.
come on. Come
Yeah.
on up here.
Yeah. She's like, come hang out with me. Oh, and that's when she sees the bows and arrows. So it's now she notices that she has and now she's mad. Glimmer is the one who has the arrows, and she's trying to throw them up at Katniss, but she keeps missing. And Katniss is like, this girl's obviously never held a bow before in her life. And then Peeta says, oh, let her stay up there. It's not like she's going anywhere. We'll deal with her in the morning. Freaking Peeta. Boo! Ugh. But yeah, so she gets her little
Oh, wow.
bed. Yeah, she gets her little bed.
Sleeping bag.
And she's like, oh, there's like a bear over there, something like a possum that keeps staring at me. But it's not a possum, it's cute little Rue.
We love Rue.
It says, this is how the chapter ends. How long has she been there? The whole time, probably, because she's so stealthy and cute. For a while, we hold each other's gaze. Then, without even rustling a leaf, her little hand slides into the open, and because she's 12, and points to something above my head. And that's where we have to stop because you guys didn't finish. So next week, we're going to be doing chapters 14 through 21. Please read chapter 21.
Wait, does the person that you guys think would be my friend read this one?
No,
No.
he
Oh.
doesn't. What was his name? Benjamin. Have you ever watched Benjamin's videos, Will?
No.
He does a lot of like lightsaber reviews. Shout out to Benjamin who reads the Twilight books.
Yo, Benjamin, hit me up.
If we can get Benjamin to do a live reading of one of these chapters for us, that would be the icing on the cake. Thank you for joining us. As always, we love having you here and just following along with us in our reactions, all this stuff. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. It would really help us out to kind of spread us in the YouTube goodness world, and hit that subscribe button if you're feeling friendly. We're trying to get to 15 subscribers. That's all we've got for today. So we hope you guys have a wonderful week, and we will catch you next week on chapters 14 through 21. Read chapter 21.
I will forget that.
We will see you next week.